fucking Instagram or whatever. Like, you're just not. I mean, you gave yourself no opportunities to do anything cool. 5 gifted subs usually. Winter Yoshi. Next time will be Friday. Thank you guys for all the follows, by the way. Chat, I'm gonna try and get by these fast. I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try not to stall too long on one topic. I'm gonna get through these. Another Genji VOD. Okay, let's see the difference between these Genjis, chat. All right, we have Genji, Lucio, Doomfist, Sojourn, Wu Yang. Good comp, aggressive comp, dive comp. They have Reaper, Lifeweaver, Wu Yang, Diva Genji. Another solid comp. Pretty easy to dive their backline. You need to be careful, though. If you dive the Wu Yang, you will get pulled and fuck up your resets. Same thing, focusing on your cooldowns and making sure you get your resets. Make sure you're setting up for dives. Let's see the difference between these players, bro. Horny Tuesday. This is W trip. Good job. You saw that Lifeweaver had no jump, no slides. So you immediately go on him. Already more kills than the last Genji in the last VOD. Already playing more aggressive. But was it a risky dash? Yes. But there's no reward without risk, man. Good. 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 I'm not mad about that at all. You had a key opening. You saw the Lifeweaver use dash, no pedal. That means they're homeless. You go on him. GG. Easy kill. Genji, no dash, no deflect. Chase the Genji. Okay, they swapped the Brig now. We might have to be a little bit more careful. Also, about that last Genji VOD, it's also hard to VOD review a player not doing anything. I'd be able to tell you what you're doing wrong on your engages if you ever fucking engage. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what you're doing wrong if you don't engage first. Like right now, I can VOD review this. I mean, this is... I mean, I feel like this was just stupid. Like, I don't really know who you're dashing here. I think we didn't need to dash yet. That was a bad code? I'm good. I mean, you just missed your dash. Top blade, because we saw Brig there. Oh, but a bad dash, and we get fucked. Take your time. By the way, I'm a big fan of the no dashing blade. We saw Sugar Free and OWCS NA the other day, blade, and didn't dash at all. I'm gonna put this out there. I'm a huge fan of the no dash blade. I'm being dead serious. This game has become way too crazy. Dash here, slide there, Suzu there, TP there, double TP, ult, fly, dash. It's just so easy to counter Blade now with one ability. I think you should only use dash to chase afterwards. Never use dash to try and finish a kill faster. Don't use dash to try and get I'm serious, Tiger Tat. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, you can dash after them when they use their own dash. But trying to use dash to do more damage is not good anymore. Like right here, no dash. Just slash. He bashes away. You dash at him. Never try to dash to finish kills anymore, or dash to like get fast kills. With Nano, it's different. It's different with Nano. But I'm telling you, I guarantee your blades get more consistent if you stop slash dashing. Just slash. They use their movement ability, then you dash. No more slash dash. It's not going to do more damage because you're going to fucking miss like a dickhead. And you're going to look out here. You're going to flail the air for no reason. So that's my advice for you on that blade. And that's an LV angle. I think you're doing good so far, though. I like the aggression. I like the ideas. No, not slash dash. That's what he just did, and it got him killed. That's not good either. Slash. Look, slash dash, and then he misses. And I'm telling you, listen. I know what you can say. Well, why? What if he didn't miss? You're gonna miss. The game is AIDS. Kiri TP, Genji dash, Reaper fade, Wu Yang slide, bash, dash, TP. Fucking Suzu, you're gonna more often than not, if you dash just to finish kills, I promise you, you're go back to OWCS Korea, right? OWCS Korea. Go watch SSG, Sugar Free, did not dash in his blade. Why? Because it's just more consistent. And here's the thing, right? We are kind of out of the era of 5-man blades. It's sad, but it's true. It's sad, but it's true. Try to blade to get 2 kills, 3 kills. If you have nano, you can go for a 5-man if you want. But try to... What is this? Look! That's fine. Okay, well, listen. But you can see that he doesn't dash. And, okay, he got kind of crazy there because he's like a Genji one trick. But he doesn't dash. Look, slash, slash, slash. It was 4 slashes before a dash, though. You see what I'm saying? That's 4 slashes. He only dashes when their Genji dashes. And then he's just a crazy person. Like, you can say apply. Clearly, you're wrong because look at that guy. You're not going to be that guy. So pretty much what he did there was the same thing you could have done here, right? Pop blade, slash, 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 dash. Then you can get freaky. Just secure 1 kill. Or 2. I'm telling you, it's going to be more consistent. It might sound dumb. It might sound stupid, but... it's gonna be more consistent. I'm telling you, bro. I'm a big fan of it. I really am. Good engage. Off to a. How did this guy fuck up his blade? Let me see. And bro, I'm telling you, just whack him, bro. He could have just whacked the Lucio the whole time. Get freaky, Bob. Oh! Genji diff. Really good so far, though. Really. Oh, okay. Okay. I think you get lost a little bit when you engage. Make sure you understand where you're at. Take a second to realize what's going on and deflect the actual things happening and not just the air. Yeah, you got lost. That's I can tell. You just got lost. It's whatever. Give another blade. Whatever. Okay, so Reaper fade. Good job. Now, set up for this blade. I don't want to see you on cart. I don't want to see you. If you dash up blade and then dash, I'm going to spank you. We have all the map control. There's no reason to dash up and then blade. The reason that you dash up and blade is because you don't have map control or positioning. So you need to gain space with the initial dash. And then you blade and dash at them. But when you have map control already, you just start here, pop blade. Start here, pop blade. You do not need to go for a dash in the air. Dash in the air is to gain space. But we don't need to do that. We already have it. I just thought it looked cool. Okay. What? Dude, are you... Dude, this is the problem. Dude, you guys are so funny. You just see Genji's dash and blades. So you just... What the fuck does this do? He did dash up, but why did you do this? What is... Stop. You guys are just doing it to do it, dude. Chill. You just wall climb up, wait for their team. Also, you're rushing. Chill. Now when you blade, you need to walk in past your backline. You're gonna get no heals, no tank pressure, no DPS help. You're rushing. Relax. Look for the right time. Stay high ground here. D.Va has to touch point. When their D.Va touches point, their backline walks out. You look for the backline. You don't need to do that. The dash, chat. The initial dash from the blade is when you don't have space. When you have space, you don't need to dash. Alright. Not bad. I'm glad it worked out. I still think a better play would have just been to play patient, poke the D.Va down, shoot the Genji a little bit, shoot the Reaper a little bit, force their cooldowns. When the D.Va touches point, you just blade the D.Va or blade the back line. I think this could have gone really bad. Luckily their team sucks. Really, their Wu Yang ulted himself. If their Wu Yang ulted their Brig, by the way, you get 0 kills. This Wu Yang is terrible. If this Wu Yang ults Brig, you don't kill anyone. How do we feel about solo blading? Wait, we lost this? War? You better not run. No, no, no. What? Unlucky. You got split, I guess. I don't think you're bad. I think you're a little too solo QE though. I think your Doomfist is actually getting value in some ways, and I think you could probably rotate with him and go on his targets a little bit more. Right there, your team is fighting the Genji and the D.Va. I understand you do want to go for the backline, and I think it's fine, but just don't overextend on backline. If 5 of your teammates are shooting Genji, just finish the Genji off. Like, right here, you could just be on cart killing these guys. It's just risky. Like, I don't want you to think you're the solo Q warrior. When a lot of times you could just be killing the same target that we're on. You get yourself split a lot. That's the reason you died to the Brig as well in that last fight, because you went for the Brig while the rest of the team went for the Genji. Yeah, I think that was the problem there. Otherwise, I think you're playing really good. I think your mechanics are great. I think your aggression is good. I just think you're trying to be like a solo Q god. Like, I'm gonna do my own thing. But that's not how Genji plays. Genji's so strong because of his cooldowns. And you get cooldowns back by killing people. So if your team is focusing your dive, you're getting more value. I try to go for big plays. No, you don't try to go for big plays. You try to go for stupid plays. Because if you went for the big plays, you'd go for the right target. Never confuse big plays with stupidity. The big play is the right play. Always remember that. When you play Genji in the pro scene, usually your Genji is the target or target caller. Why? Because if we go in and our Genji's not getting resets, he's stuck in there like a homeless chicken. But if we're focusing the Genji's cooldown, the Genji's dash, he's gonna have 5 dashes by the time the fight starts. We're doing 1,000,000 damage. So just make sure you're playing off of your cooldowns and playing off of your resets. Look at who we're focusing. I'm not telling you to you can go for solo kills, of course. I'm not saying to never go for solo kills, but if you see all of us looking for something, just go back and kill that guy first, and then we'll move on. One after the next. We don't need to do... That was good. Let me see. What are we doing wrong here? Hold on. I gotta see something. Let me analyze. That was fine. I want you to work on your initial flick back up from your dash. I think you're struggling a lot with the initial right click. Like right here. Watch. So good dash. Right, good right click, good dash. All really good. And then whiff. Slow down. Maybe he got matrixed. But slow down. I just farted. Matrix. I think he still missed though. And there was other times where I noticed that. Break dash. Okay, I know that, but that's what I'm telling you to work on it. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Okay, never mind. Go fuck yourself then. You know what? You're the best Genji in the world. What are you talking about? The break dash. Keep saying. I think you just rush your initial right click after dashing a lot. That's all I'm saying. I noticed it many times. You want wrong mechanic accepted? Okay, let's look. Let me find one then, so we can make fun of him then. Let's see. And then I'm gonna ban Am2 as well. That was good. That's what I'm talking about. Right there, you waited. And you waited for a right click. Right here, you actually didn't hit anybody. You just meleeed. Never mind. Like I said, I think your initial right click after your dash can be cleaner. No need to spam it. Go fuck yourself if you think I'm wrong. I think he's just going for the combo. Like dash right click melee combo. But just chill. Yeah, you should play fast. I'm not telling you not to flick fast and do it. I hate this chat, by the way. I want you guys to know I despise all of you. Oh, whoa, whoa, that was crazy. But I fuck with it. Because you have good mechanics, there's no need to do stupid shit. Like that is what I want you to do. Right there. I think that was fine. Right? You dash, you wait, and then you go for it. Don't go for like the instant right click until you feel really comfortable. That was really good though. I mean, I think you're playing great. I'm being dead grass. I think your setup is just sometimes bad, especially with Blade. Damn. Hell Doomfist. What the fuck is that guy doing? I like your decision making there, and I don't like it anymore. I like it again. Ew. Ew. Are you smurfing? Okay, chat, ego VOD, by the way, chat. This is a clear ego VOD. I really like that you waited here and tried to decide who to go on, by the way. I'm really glad you decided to go. You chilled a little bit. I saw you initially wanted to go for the Wu Yang, but you chilled. You waited for an opening. I'm really glad that you actually thought about what you wanted to do first. I'm very happy about that. I think that was clean. That was clean. You didn't try to ghost dash. Oh god, I'm afraid of the blade. All good Genji players that are good without blade don't know how to blade. Yeah, he's good. Good job not wasting your dash until after he shifted. I'm not even mad about that. I'm not even mad about that. You might think that's a bad blade. I don't give a fuck. Wu Yang is fucking dead. Yeah. See, like this. I think the reason I'm being strict with you is because I think you're very good. Ass. Chill. You'll be alright. You can hit this. I know you can. I mean, we just saw you kill 5 people. Again, ass. You're good as fuck though. I'm gonna say Masters. What happened there? How did we came back? Clear ego VOD. It's a pretty good VOD. I don't know if I would call it an ego VOD, but it is a good VOD. Good player equals ego VOD. Wait for the Moira fade. Chase the Moira. Oh, I would love for you to go for the Moira there, but I guess we'll take it. Got a clear ego VOD 5 minutes ago. I mean, I was trolling. Bro, how long you watch the game, the stream, Gym Pants? You guys suck, bro. It's always the Tuesday chatters. Tuesdays are my worst stream because this chat is stupid. I realize I take off on Monday. So on Tuesday, you guys come in here and you're just a bunch of fucking idiots. I realize that. Something I've been noticing, chat. Hi, Scoops. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You're crazy. Nice. Oh. Round of applause for the trader. I don't think you're bad at all, bro. I think you're a great Genji player. I think the only thing you have to work on is mainly your setup before fights. I think you play really, really good in general. I think your mechanics are crazy. Like I said, I still think you should try and be careful with your initial right click after dashing. You miss it like sometimes, but you don't miss like anything else. So that's why I talked about it's only the first right click after dashing. And then besides that, I think the main thing you can work on is just setting up and planning before the fight. Like this right here to me is very obvious. I don't really want to blade their backline in their spawn, but I know they have to touch the point. So I can just shoot the people right next to me until they walk out, then I can blade their backline. I'm not going to dash into the wall like a dickhead. I think you're really good, bro. I really do think so. I don't really have much to tell you. Oh, the better setups, careful with your initial dash for right clicking. And I'm not telling you to do it slow. Just make sure it hits. And playing on your cooldowns. I get it. Genji does feel like a solo queue character. But a lot of times, he's really strong shooting the right targets. Like right here, I think on first point, everybody was shooting. Like, yeah, maybe kill the Genji here instead of the D.Va. This happened on first point as well. Play off of your cooldowns. Like if our entire team is shooting someone in our backline, why even go for their backline? Just get the one kill and then we'll go forward. There's no reason to try to be like a carry like warlord. Just go for whoever we're focusing, whoever's being shot at. Also, your fucking Wu Yang just shot the shit out of that deflect. You could have popped blade there too. I didn't even see that. Right there, I think don't waste dash on D.Va. Dash the fuck out of that Genji. I think you were just trying to dash the first thing right next to you because it's overtime. Dash the Genji. You force the Genji to use his dash or his deflect. You kill the Genji. Another dash. You kill the D.Va. Play around your cooldowns. More dash equal more damage. And then you focus the Genji, but it's too late. If you focus the Genji earlier, you make him use his dash. He dashes. You blade. You chase him. Cinema. But I think you're good, bro. I mean, it's a good VOD. I mean, you pop the fuck off. I mean, look at this. That melee there, too. You do not need to reload that melee, that cuh. Yeah, man, I think you're a really good Genji player. Just focus on your setups. Think about how you can position before the fight starts, not when it starts. Make sure you're playing for cooldowns. And I'm not telling you to not go for these solo plays, by the way. I do not want you to think, when I'm said, like, make sure you're shooting what your team is shooting, to never go for solo kills. But sometimes there could be a very obvious, easy reset for you to go for, and you won't go for it. And I want you to make sure you don't do that. Like right here, I don't really know if this is your fault, but everybody goes for the Genji here, and you go for the Brig, and it does end up getting you killed. I think the better play here would have been to go for the Genji, kill him, get your reset, and then we all go Brig, right? I think, I don't think what you're doing is bad, right? But sometimes there might be an easier reset. So make sure you open the possibility for that. You see what I mean? You dashed on the fucking rallying Brig when everybody dashed on this guy. Like right here, look at the Genji dash. Ready? Genji dashes. There Genji dashes. He has no dash, nothing. Easy peel, easy Genji kill. Then we all go kill the Brig. And I'm not telling you to never go for solo kills, but just something to think about. Because this does end up losing you this round, actually. Because you go for... This Genji kills the Wu Yang. You go for the Brig kills you. Now we're completely split, and the fight's kind of fucked. And the Genji ends up actually living for a while. And then their team comes back, and now we can't win this. Round of applause for Trader. Alright, let's keep it going, chat. Let's keep it going. We have a lot of VODs to do today still. We had a fuck ton in the queue today. We're going to keep them going, though. Alright. We have 1, 2, 3 rank. I can. Squash fruit! Oh yeah, let's do the rank really fast. Let's do the rank. We'll guess the rank. Ranks up. Preds are up for 1 minute. Preds are up for 1 minute. What game? What? I think that's GM. I think that's GM. Yeah, for Genji. Yeah, for the Genji. What do you guys think? Even if you're not doing predictions, what rank do you think that is? I think GM. I think so. I'm gonna go grab a snack really fast. Then we're gonna start the next VOD review. BRB. All right, what rank are you, bro? What rank are you? I got an Uncrustable and a protein shake, by the way. Masters 5. Yeah, bro, you're gonna climb. I think just a little. You just need to be a little bit more consistent. I think once you work on your setups and think about how you're actually gonna take fights, because I think right now your mechanics are carrying the fuck out of you, and they're very good. I think about how you're gonna set up fights so that you can rely on your mechanics, right? I don't think it's bad to rely on your Genji mechanics. That's kind of how you fucking play Genji. But try to also understand how to play Overwatch. You can't just learn Genji. I think this is a very common habit. Is people learn how to play their hero, but not the actual game. Sometimes the game is given to you, right? Where the Genji dashes into your team, but you go for a rallying brig like a dickhead.